friends, now let's read a little bit about the moon. We read about the sun and we've read about the planets, so let's read a little bit about the moon. All right, let's see. I love looking at the moon at night in the sky. It's always so beautiful. All right, what is the moon? Some stories say that the moon is a smiling face. Other stories say it's made of green cheese. But what is the moon really? Keep reading to find out. The moon is a satellite. What's a satellite? Satellites travel around planets. Oh, okay. So the moon is not a planet. The moon goes around a planet. It goes around planet Earth, our planet. The moon circles our planet, the Earth. It takes about 27 days for the moon to go around the Earth one time. The moon is round and hard. It is a lonely and silent place. Days are broiling hot, nights are freezing cold. So nobody could definitely live on the moon, that's for sure. The moon is covered with deep holes called craters. It has huge rocks. It even has mountains. What? My gosh, it's so cool to learn new things about the moon. Look at the moon up close. So cool. The moon is Earth's closest neighbor in space. That is why the moon looks so big in the night sky. The moon can seem very bright, but it does not make its own light. What you see is the sun's light shining on the moon. So when you see the moon at night, it's actually because the sun is still shining just a little bit, just enough to light the moon up. The moon's gravity pulls on our oceans, causing water to rise and fall. So the moon is actually pulling on the water to make waves in the ocean. We see different parts of the moon's sunlit surfaces as it orbits the Earth. Sometimes we see a crescent moon. Sometimes we see a full moon. These shapes are called phases. So the moon is always a circle. It's just sometimes we can only see parts of it, but the whole moon is still there. Once in a while, the moon moves directly between the sun and the Earth. This blocks most of the sunlight from reaching the Earth. That's called a solar eclipse. That only happens sometimes. The moon is the only place in space that people have visited. How did they get there? Rocket ships. The first astronauts walked on the moon in 1969. That was a long time ago. They learned that nothing lives there. There is not even any air. And the moon is the only place that an astronaut has been able to visit. So astronauts landed on the moon and they put a flag on the moon to show that we've been there. The astronauts left footprints behind when they visited the moon. The footprints will stay there for thousands of years because the moon has no wind. So there's no wind to brush those footprints away or no rain to wash them away. So those footprints made by the astronauts will be there for a long, long, long time. So cool. Would you like to go to the moon? Maybe you can train to be an astronaut. Then someday you might be able to leave your footprints on the moon too. That would be so cool. Would you like to be an astronaut? Oh my gosh, I might. It might be so fun. All right, friends, I will see you soon. I hope you enjoyed learning about the moon. See you later.